Problems and the education industry. 1. It is natural for us all to make life easy, and teachers are no exception. One of the time-saving techniques to make sure that everyone is listening and learning a lesson is to pick one student and get them to read from a book. This is great for the teacher because it saves them time, lets them focus on the class, and for the good student it's a way to show their mastery and why they deserve extra marks. To a dyslexic, it is like standing on a 10-meter high diving board with chains holding our arms and feet, and knowing that with each passing moment we are shuffling inexorably towards the edge of that board. Most dyslexics have experienced this feeling of helplessness where we are about to plunge into a zone in which we have no chance of surviving. Every second that passes is nothing short of cruel and unusual punishment, and is something that only a dyslexic who has suffered the full and abject horror of this treatment at school can ever appreciate. Problems and the education industry. 2. This is but one example facing the non-Ds versus dyslexic divide. There are hundreds of others. We know that dyslexics have incredible skills identifying the root of a problem and in problem solving. This is why the first step must be to include dyslexics in the education system. Yet those in authority have either not researched the facts, ignored the evidence, or more likely, judged that few dyslexics have teaching experience and therefore cannot contribute. But teachers don't have dyslexic experience, so why are they able to contribute? I doubt that few teachers have ever experienced the same feeling of terror as the dyslexics that they have taught. How then can non-Ds apply the correct weighting to the suffering of dyslexics? Problems and the education industry. 3. The problems and symptoms cannot be studied from a book. The only people competent to perform this task will have an advanced degree in psychology, specializing in dyslexia, or, dare I suggest, someone who has lived their life as a dyslexic. Most dyslexics know how and where the education industry failed them, and what simple actions would prevent cruel and unusual punishment being sanctioned against future generations. Most people would laugh at the lunacy of giving an 8-year-old English student extra time to translate a story from Latin into German. The idea of giving a student extra time to carry out an impossible task is crazy. Then why is giving a dyslexic extra time logical? Is it a pretense that traditional educationalists have a scientific understanding of dyslexia and can accurately quantify its effect? Finally, dyslexia was first documented in the British Medical Journal in 1896. Clinical research is ongoing. Are teachers best equipped to carry the solution forward?